Welcome to That's Good for Footy.
Forget about the heartbreaks, the agony and heartaches. You give it all for the game's sake, and that's good for footy. Forget about the heartbreaks, the agony and heartaches. You give it all for the game's sake, and that's good for footy. And this is what you pray for, every night and every day for. You give it all, then you give more. That's good for footy.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? Wow. What a crowd. You look fantastic. Welcome along to the Mulgrave Country Club. Welcome along to That's Good for Footy, and welcome along to Richmond Night. Great to have you all here. As I said, these are the family-friendly, live and interactive footy panel shows. Anyone, any age, any walk of life, you're always welcome here. This is where the fans meet the players and the players meet the fans. The shows are for the passionate supporters. The shows allow you to see the players be themselves, a way that you won't see anywhere else. I'm ready, let's go. Richmond Show, August the 9th, 2023. Our first panellist, he was born on the 31st of October in 1992. He's played a total of 216 games and he's kicked a total of 456 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2011 when he plays for the Richmond Football Club. He wears the number 19 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Tom Lynch.
We're from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win, for
That's
we're
great.
from Tigerland.
Well done. Very nice. Very good. Like to hear that. I haven't heard that song for a little while, but I'm pretty happy that I'm hearing it tonight. Nice to see you, all of you. How good's this? Tom Lynch is sitting here, right here. Okay? He's here. It's fantastic. Do you want to just say hello to the people in your own manner? And
In my own manner, thank
Yeah.
you. Great show tonight, I think. Geez, you packed it out again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
plenty of Richmond fans in the house, which is great. Yeah, looking forward to the show.
Yeah, good. We're going to
Little
get stuck
fella's into his
it.
Palmer down here, is he?
Yeah, Joshua's loving it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, mentioned straight off the top. No, but it's good. It's nice to come out and just see the fans like this. We went through that period of COVID, you know, and people weren't able to go out and get access to not just the players but also each other. So it's nice to be back doing this sort of thing. I know COVID is one of those things that's gone past us now, but again, I still like to reflect on it and say, let's enjoy the night.
Oh, absolutely. It's been, I'm sure we all missed... Well, we went up to Gold Coast, we were playing... Oh, before we went up, we had no crowds, and we couldn't have gone any worse that year, I reckon. Then we got up there, we had a bit of crowd, so we knew how much supporters meant to us, but even then, just verified in our mind how much Tiger Army makes a massive difference for on game day.
Absolutely, I love it. Let's get our second panellist out here. He'll be out the back going, hey, you're going to get me out here or not? He is our second panellist. He was born on the 23rd of October in 1999. We've got the 23rd of October out the back. We've got the 31st of October sitting next to me, and we've got the 29th of October over there in Sandy. So there you go. He's played a total of 82 games and he's kicked 23 goals. He made his AFL debut back in 2019. When he plays for the Richmond Football Club, he wears the number 21 on his back. Could you please welcome to the stage, Noah Bolter.
Away from Tigerland, a fighting fury, we're from Tigerland. In any weather you will see us with a grin, risking head and skin. If we're behind then never mind, we'll fight and win, for we're from Tigerland. We never weaken till the pilot siren's gone. Like the tiger of old, we're strong and we're bold, for we're from Tiger, yellow and black, we're from Tigerland.
Fantastic. That was beautiful. Very nice rendition. Noah, how's it feel for you, mate, coming out and hearing that rapturous applause, that rendition of the song, and knowing how much you love the Richmond Football Club and the Richmond faithful?
Oh, it's awesome. I think we'd by far have the best fans. I think we would have been the first people to hit 100,000 members as well.
Absolutely.
From memory. So, yeah. Awesome
Good.
team to be a part of.
Good. And we've brought the best of the best out tonight, haven't we? We've brought the, best key forward, best key backman. I thought, let's go all out. Let's spare all the expense and get the two boys along. Thank you both for being here. Let's get stuck in, all right? let's do our first segment. It's called Past, Present, Future. We're going to talk a little bit about, obviously, past, present and future. You're sitting in 13th position on the ladder, 9 wins, 1 draw, 10 losses, with a percentage of 94.8%. The season, unfortunately, has not gone anywhere near the lofty expectations of the last 6 years. I'm sure in reflection, no one, including you two, would have seen this season pan out the way that it has or the way that it did. Give us your thoughts on it's round 21 going into round 22. Richmond Football Club probably haven't had the success this year that you would have liked. Where do you attribute where the Richmond Football Club's at, and how do you think the season has gone, just in your perspective?
Yeah, it's obviously, I think we mathematically can make finals, but it's obviously going to be pretty tough from here. But it's been one of those seasons where we just lose a few close ones here and there, put in bad performance here and there. So I think reflecting on, obviously early in the season we didn't win as many as we needed to set ourselves a big back half of the year, which we have in probably our more successful years. We've had big back halves, but managed to win enough games to keep in touch, which has sort of let us down. But I think we've had plenty of positives though in all that. I think there's been plenty of growth. I think Banks has came in and played really well the last few weeks. Sonzi's got exposed to it last year, sort of had a tougher year this year back in the VFL, but he'll be better again next year. So I think Bolter has been ripping the competition apart. He's been a massive positive, hasn't he? But yeah, all in all, it's been a bit of a disappointing year, and we'll hopefully bounce back next year.
Can I ask you, Tom, just before we go to your answer, Noah, in relation to you having to spend a majority of the season on the sidelines, it's affected you obviously because you love your football and you like getting out there and doing what you do. It is your job, but what's it been like for you sitting in the stands or sitting in the box or sitting wherever you are watching the game and knowing that you wish you could contribute but you just haven't been able to? Have you seen a different side of the Richmond Football Club because you've been on the sidelines for so long?
No, I probably can't swear if it's been. That's how it's been watching. It's as an AFL player, any footballer, you just want to play footy. So it's been frustrating watching it every week. But I think I've got a little bit better at it. I was sort of first sort of couple of rounds. I was getting, because I've missed that many games since I've been at Richmond, but I was getting pretty wound up. And I just sort of need to cool it. So I've got a little bit better at watching, which is probably not a good thing. So hopefully I'm not doing too much of that next year. Yeah, good. Well, I hope that's not the case either. I'm sure we hope that's not the case.
Let's talk about the things that have happened in 2023. You've had a lot of things go down. Dimmer finished up after 13 years at the helm. Peggy O'Neill moved on after 9 years. You've had long-term injuries to key personnel up forward, mainly you, Tom. You only got to play 4 games this year. Tell us how frustrating that has been for you. I know last time we spoke, the moon boot was about to come off, but things just haven't panned out the way that you would have liked. Tell us, and I just want to reflect before you go to your answer, the last time when you were here, I know you were excited, you couldn't wait to get in, you'd done all you could, and you were about to get the moon boot off, and then all of a sudden, no. What was going through your head then?
It was pretty positive. Last time I was looking to get back, and initially when I did the injury, I thought I'd probably be back around that 10-week mark. At worst, I thought 12 weeks, which is just after the bye, so I'd have plenty of footy left in me this year, but obviously that hasn't panned out. So I think last time I was here, I was better to get the boot off, and then I started gentle loading, which is just exercises to do before you eventually start running. So I wasn't even near running yet, and the foot just wasn't happy, and I was sore, and I knew that I couldn't push it, so we sort of went back in the boot, and then tried to build up again and do that again, and it just wasn't responding. So the decision was made then to go in for surgery, remove the plate that I had inserted. So I took the plate out and go back. Initially the plate was inserted, I was going to get that out at the end of the year, hopefully play some footy, but decision was I wasn't going to be able to get back this year, so we'll just get the plate out now and give my best chance for next year.
I don't want to harp on it, but when you did get that news, what was that emotion like for you? You're finally thinking, I'm ready, I'm going to get back here, and then, no, it's not, and you have to go through it all again.
Yeah, it's obviously, people, you can't harp on too much on it. People going through much worse than me. It's just an injured foot, but obviously, it was pretty devastating, because I was excited to get back and try and help the team and things like that, and then, to know your season's done then, but I was a bit pissed off. Well, I clearly was pissed off for a couple of days, and I think I didn't go into training just for the weekend because I knew I'd be pretty tough to be around. So, but I sort of thought just take the weekend and go into Monday, and that's when I met the surgeons. And I think once you've got a plan, of how you're going to progress forward is when you feel much better about it. And so, I think I met surgeon on Tuesday, and then went in surgery Thursday, and then. I'm sitting here now. Those balloons fixed me up, so I might be able to play this week. But
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. What I wanted to
who
ask...
did the balloons, by the way?
Felicity. She's over there.
Thank you very much. They look absolutely outstanding.
How good is
Give
that?
big clap.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well done. Felicity came in this afternoon and she made the exception of coming in. She actually, when we spoke privately, and she suggested to me that she wanted to put a smile back on Tom's face. Nothing makes people smile more than balloons. And I went, yeah, good idea. So well done, Felicity. She's from Balloon Land. So if you're ever interested and you want to do something like that, get onto Felicity through Balloon Land via our Facebook page. The last thing that I just wanted to ask you there, how are you feeling now?
No, I'm feeling really good. It's the best it's felt. Removed the plate, as I said. I think it would have been just over 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So that's been, it's feeling much better. I haven't progressed to running or anything like that. I think we'll just build some calf strength and do some exercises, and we'll be pretty slow, and then I'll be running day one of pre-season, and I'll be running before then, but I'll be hitting the ground running day one of pre-season, which is the most important thing now. I'll be excited for that.
Good on you, Tom. Lovely to hear it. Thank you for sharing it. Dusty only played 17 games for 2023 due to soft tissue soreness, plus Prestia has played 18 games for the same reason. Two of your most prolific ball winners, missing players like this can affect momentum, let alone structure and game plan. Is this a fair assessment? Over to you, Noah.
Yeah, definitely. They're both champion players, especially with Hopper and Tim. They always speak about how Dion Prestia, how valued he is. Obviously they're new to the club, and sometimes with stoppages and that you can kind of, get your head going everywhere. But having Dion there just makes it very clarified, and it makes it easy for him. So they said he's been a lot of help. I haven't done much in the midfield with him, but even as a back, like when they've got heaps of forwards streaming, Dion's like always the first one back. And Dustin, obviously, he's just a game winner. He's a champion. He's working on his golf game at the moment. Played golf with him today. So, he's actually getting really good. It's
Wow.
we were about even, but he's becoming pretty good.
That's great. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. The Tigers are currently ranked 13th in tackles per game, 15th in clearances, and 16th for inside 50s. These stats are indicative of how the season has panned out, but on a positive note, you're ranked first for rebound 50s per game. So there's something to take from that. That's a credit to your back six. Speaking of your back six, you've lost Robbie Tarrant after he decided to hang up the boots, but saying goodbye to football also this year was Jason Castagna, two servants of the Richmond Football Club who have both had good careers, which I would be sure you'd like to say, yes, they have. Yeah. You were missing some key personnel on Friday night's game, Martin, Cochin and Grimes, as a laid out due to a neck complaint. Plus from the game you got injuries to Rioli with an ankle and Hopper with concussion, set to miss this week's clash against the Saints. Two other long-term injuries to Gibcus and Clark. There's some fair omissions from your best 23. It was always going to be a big ask against a team that was fighting to secure a top 8 position in the Bulldogs, who also got back some handy inclusions. I wanted to ask you boys, going into Friday night's game and knowing that you had those omissions, Tom, obviously you're watching from the sidelines, what was the feeling like around the club, knowing we've got to go out there and give it a red hot crack? We're coming up against a team that wants to stay within contention. What was the message coming from the coaching staff?
It was awesome. It was just like we're just speaking as we just do what we do.
Yep.
It's personnel being out and all that. Like when you read it out like that, it seems kind of devastating and pretty sad. But when you're around the club, like Tom said before, you got like Banksy coming in. Like we got some good young players, and always injuries very unfortunate. But to get in a season like this, a little bit of experience into those kids. Yeah. So let's say next year it happens again, they're ready for it, all the nerves have kind of calmed down a little bit and they know how to play. Like Dowie's ready to go. Yeah. Rossi's been a champion. I think he got voted best on last week. So, he's a champion player. And and it sounds bad, but because of the injuries, he's had his opportunity to come up and play his role, and
How good's
he's
that?
doing an awesome job. So hopefully that happens with all the other boys as well.
Good. Reflecting back on the back six, we talk about your role. How have you found that the season's gone for you? How much do you find you've improved as a footballer?
I got one thing to really thank about that. Damien Hardwick always told me, I always misjudged the ball, and for those who don't know, I feel like everyone would kind of know, but I had really bad eyesight. I got LASIK eye surgery in December, maybe November last year. So Dimo kept saying, you're always underrunning the ball, I reckon it's your eyes, get your eyes fixed. And anyways, after a couple of years, I got my eyes fixed, and now I'm like best intercept marker in the AFL. So I'm like, that probably adds up. Yeah.
How good's that? That's brilliant. A diagnosis that was given to you, and obviously come out and play bloody good football because of it.
I think Rancy had that conversation with Dimmer very early in his career because he kept running under the ball and things like that. So Dimmer said, you need to get your eyes checked. Went in off, get him checked, and he's got better than 20/20 vision.
No way.
So he didn't tell Dimmer, so he said, oh, no, they're not too bad.
I'll keep that one in my deck of cards. That's so good. Anyway, let's go to this next game, which is on Sunday afternoon. Richmond versus St Kilda, 3:20 p.m, Sunday the 13th of August at Marvel Stadium. Saints will be backing themselves into their system, each player playing their role. Ross will tell them to bring intensity to the contest, applying tackling pressure and get the ball into the forward 50 by whatever means possible. Then just let the forwards mark it or bring it to ground. Your back six again will have their work cut out for them. Their small forwards will again prove to be a challenge. They do like Marvel and they do play it well, but Carlton found a way last week with a bit of freedom-based football. Where do you think this game will be won and lost? And I'd love to hear your opinion as well, because no doubt you've played a little bit of time with Mimi up in the coach's box and you've probably seen how play will go. So I'm curious to hear from both of you boys as to where this game's going to be won and lost.
I think the midfield battle is going to be really important. I think last week we obviously got beaten up in stoppages a bit, and Mids obviously would put their hand up and say they didn't play the best they can on Friday night. So I think we'll get a much improved response there, and so that ball's not coming in as quick as it was last Friday night. So I think that's going to go a long way. But I think second time playing at Marvel, we hadn't played there for a while, so
it's not a happy hunting ground.
No, it's not. But we blame that on Dimmer. So Minnie said he loves going there.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
what he
good.
said.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So I think the midfield battle is going to be really crucial.
Okay, and Noah, give us your insight.
I think Tom summed it up pretty perfectly. It's a lot on the midfield battle, and I have complete faith in our midfield because every time we've been beaten this year, I think we come back the next game and end up winning the stoppages and clearances and all that. So they've got real good turnaround, and obviously after the first quarter, they obviously feel a bit of guilt, a bit of embarrassed a little bit. Yep. I'll see us come out firing. Don't expect that to happen again.
Good, I like it. Well, all the best to both of you. Stay fit, stay healthy, stay injury-free, and good luck to you both. And you'll join with me in saying, "Go Tigers." Yeah?
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Good. All right, let's find out a little bit more about you two, okay? At what age did you first realise that you wanted to play AFL football?
I think any young boy or girl growing up in Victoria wants to play AFL football, but it wasn't until I was probably really my top age year, under 18s, where I thought it was actually a chance. So I thought it was more of a pipe dream more than anything.
Okay, nice.
For me, it would have been probably when I was 9 years old when we played soccer for a little bit before that, and then went to footy because a couple of mates from school were there, and we won the premiership that year, and I got best
incentive.
I got best on ground, so I was like,
whoa.
I want to play AFL.
Yeah, wow.
And as a kid, you're at that stage, and that's the only thing you want to do. Obviously, Dad loves a drink, so he'd hang around the club rooms a fair bit longer. So me and the other boys would be on the oval having a kick.
Fantastic.
Just trying to launch it from 50. That's probably where I got my big kick from. Essendon Doodle Stars Footy Club. The late nights at the park.
How cool's that?
Yeah.
What's your favourite go-to kick? Most people are exponents of the drop punt, but do you ever like launching into a torp?
I tried one on the weekend. There was 2 seconds left. I got a 50-metre penalty. It took me about 2/3 up the pitch, so it wasn't that far. And I was just like, Daniel Rioli's gone, torp it. So I've like gone to torp it, and it went like 25 metres. And I was like, all right, I should have just drop punted it. Yeah.
Right.
But I do love a big drop punt.
Yeah, good. Who has been your best mate since you arrived at the Richmond Football Club?
Noah.
That's cute. I actually was the first to say hello to him. I don't know if he remembers, but I was very nice to him.
Really?
Yeah, second was Higo.
Higo. Oh, yeah.
There's the response we want. So describe for us what were you thinking on the first day that you actually turned up at the Richmond Football Club? Did you know where to park? Did you know where to sit? Did anyone play any pranks on you? Like, what was the first day like?
For me, it would have been, I remember getting picked up by Ivan Maric. He just kind of took me under his wing, which was pretty cool, introduced me to everyone.
Yeah.
If I forgot someone's name, I wouldn't feel embarrassed to go to him and ask
good.
again. Like,
Nice.
Yeah, that was Jacob Towner for me.
Yeah,
I just didn't know his name. I kept forgetting. So I kept going up, oh, what's his name again? Yeah, Towner. All right, cool. He made me feel really comfortable, always like making sure I was everywhere on time for the first day. And yeah, like I said, he introduced me to a couple of the other boys and then they took me under their wing kind of. And
Well, who have you taken out of your wing since they've come to the club?
Well, I got my cousin who's come down, Marte Trollina.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big boy. He's about 213 centimetres, 213.
Wow.
So he's the tallest player in the AFL. Hopefully he can get the game just to tick that off.
Oh, my God. What's that about? Is that 7'1" in the old school?
7 foot.
7 foot,
yeah.
wow.
So he's a big boy. So I've kind of tried to take him under my wing, but it's kind of hard because he's, he's a bit tall. That's
It's a
all.
big wing.
No, he's had a lot of back issues recently.
Okay.
So he's just been shredding at the moment. He's just started jogging again now, so he's been ruled out for the season as well.
Okay.
But hopefully next year, a lot of AFL games,
Right.
get him developed a little bit, and hopefully another like Soldo story.
How cool is that? Well said. So tell us what it was like for you. You get down to the Richmond Football Club.
First day at the club.
Yeah.
I went back with obviously got traded down, and I went back with one of the 4-year players. I finished up with Gold Coast in about July, so I was keen to get back into it, but I remember just sitting down and Shorty just wouldn't stop talking. He's just going a million miles an hour, and then Higo was doing God knows what. So, it was a bit of a shock
What
to
have
the
I walked
system.
into?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Who did you grow up supporting, and who was your favourite footballer when you were growing up?
I don't like saying this in an open forum, but Collingwood, unfortunately.
Wow.
Hey, there's not a Collingwood supporter in here. At the front as well. Sit down the back. Doesn't matter.
Even her son's going, no, Mum, no. Oh, wow. And who was your favourite player?
Nathan Buckley.
Nathan Buckley, beautiful.
For myself, this is even worse than you, North Melbourne, because we've been shit for how long? So they were very hard to support. But I loved watching Glenn Archer play.
Oh, the bow and arrow,
I always
absolutely.
say it, and Baker gets his head up like that, but I say Baker reminds me of him a little bit. So
Okay.
like Bakers would be my favourite teammate. Like
Just a little bit though, because he's.
a little bit.
about this high bit, yeah.
Yeah, but his courage is awesome. Like I always loved his intent.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the scores were. Always like protected his teammates, and
Yeah.
I always loved that about him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the flashy stuff. It was the courageous stuff that I loved.
Yeah, good. Oh, great answer. What was the feeling like when you first caught a glimpse of yourself in your Richmond gear? So you look down, you got the black and yellow, you got the sash running across. It's your first time in Richmond gear. Maybe you caught a look in reflection in the glass or something like that. What did you feel like? What was that emotion like?
Wow.
A bit dreamy. Yeah.
No, I think I came to the club and I remember walking in the GR room and I was at the club. It was when I got traded down and there was that many cameras and I was just that rattled. And I said, I think I said gold and black. I was like yellow and black. And it was very embarrassing because I was just rattled of obviously coming from Gold Coast, which is quite a small club, clearly, and then coming to Richmond and Melbourne and the big media, and I was I was a bit taken aback.
Wow.
It was very exciting though.
But when you first caught a glimpse of yourself, was it like, wow, this is great, man? I'm not necessarily, I don't want to use the term, I'm in the big time, but you are now playing for the Richmond Football Club. There's a lot of heritage there. There's a lot of history. Was there emotions like that for you?
Oh, absolutely. I think one thing going to Gold Coast is exciting and love my time there. But coming to Richmond Football Club, I remember we had it was a season launch, and I think we had the 69 grand final premiership reunion there with us, and all the old guys there, and it was actually really cool to come from a club that had no history into club with all this history of all these old guys, and tell them how good they were and how much better, how much tougher it was back then and all that. So it was amazing.
Kevin Bartlett, I used to play with a broken leg. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. So interesting thought. What was it like for you?
I think when you say first put on the jumper, like you do it for photo day and all that, but I feel like mainly the first game, and you've got your family there. It's like empowering. Like you
nice.
feel like strong, like fulfilled a little bit as well. Like you feel like your childhood dreams come true.
Yeah.
Because anyone could put on a Richmond jumper, just buy it from the raw store.
Yeah.
But
There's plenty here tonight.
Well, there you go. But I feel like that. It's like I'm playing for something, and then coming out up on the race, and always Trent Cotchin goes out first, turns around, and high fives everyone. I think that was just so cool. Like,
That's
Cotch, a bloke
awesome.
that I've heard of when I was younger. I was just like, it was awesome. It's
Brilliant
surreal.
story. Thank you very
We
much.
actually
for sharing
debuted
that.
together.
Really?
we
Yeah,
did.
round 1, 2019.
And Mav Weller.
And Mav, yes.
Yeah,
the
right.
one.
He's a Burnie boy too, from Tasmania. Yeah. Okay, getting right along. That's just a little bit of tidbit for everyone out there. Since your time at the club, who has impressed you the most with their professionalism, their work ethic, and their work rate? Who would you say that is?
I'll go with Dion Prestia.
Okay.
Yeah, like I was saying before, always does the hard work. Always, he's so smart and he reads the game really well. Just always does the team thing. Even like training, none of you guys will see it, but even like just before lunch, he'll be doing touch in the sports hall, making sure his handballs are like perfect. So when he gets out there game day, he makes sure he knows how to nail him properly.
good's that?
And it just keep doing the simple things, but really well.
Lesson in that. Very good.
I reckon Bakes, probably not professionalism, but Bakes just every training. If you go watch training, he'll never have a bad training session. Like
Really?
there's some. It's like I'll go out and like, geez, I've had a bad training session that day, and like you try on everything, but he just every time he goes out there, he just trains well, and it shows on his footy. Like how often does Bakes have a bad game where he's fumble, he does things, he's just so clean because every time he comes out there, he just trains at the level required consistently.
That's awesome. Great. Really nice insight. Thank you. Hey, what is your mindset when going out to play? What's your individual focus and what do you say to yourself to get in the zone?
I want to kick 10.
Yeah? I like that.
No,
Who would like that?
I say I don't want 10 kicked on me.
They're actually good answers. I don't even want to go any further with that. That's good enough for me. Do you get nervous on the big stage or do you believe in your abilities to get you across the line?
I don't get too nervous. I sort of like when I get a little bit nervous because it gets me, means I'm excited and ready to play. But I've never been one that get too nervous. But
What do you do to calm it, Tom? Do you like to get a bit of body-on-body contact? What's the first thing that makes you feel like you've calmed your nerves and you're into it now?
yeah,
touch?
It's funny. Sometimes you think I need to pick myself up a bit here, and sometimes bring it. I think if I feel like I just need to set myself, I just take a couple of deep breaths. Pretty simple, and then that makes me feel good to go.
Yep. Is it the first grab that you get though, and then you, wherever you are, forward pocket, doesn't matter. That when you've got the ball, you actually like, if I can bang this, I'm going to have an awesome day. Do you click on like that?
Oh, definitely. I think I was obviously tongue in cheek with the 10 goals. I think
No, but sort of.
Yeah, but the good thing about our team, you don't have to go anything outside your role. We talk about your role, and if I go out and if I'm aggressive, I launch on marks. If I can't mark it, I bring it to ground and want to bring it to the front, bring others into it. So I always feel good if I can just get that first run and jump in a pack and either sort of clean the pack up a bit or even take a nice contested mark. I think that makes me feel like I've started well and ready to go.
Right, I like that. Noah, what about you? What is the thing? Is it with body contact with you? Is it just getting a touch? Is it like getting into a punch on? What is it?
Pre-game, it's I like to grab Nank and we just do 2 bumps like as hard as we can, just shoulder to shoulder on both sides.
Yep.
And then that gets me ready, like, all right, I've already had contact, I'm ready for it. And then
good.
the first contest for me, similar to what Tom said, but the opposite really. As a back, I just want that first contest because from there I feel like it's kind of mind games, because then if I win that first contest, I'm in best position. I can either spoil, or even like a big spoil, like it gets the team up a little bit as well.
Yeah.
And if I can mark it, I'll mark it. But to do that early, a lot of forwards, put their head down a little bit. After they're like, oh, hang on, I haven't got a touch now. Like,
good.
first contest, he's already
Got it
bet me.
in.
Yeah, that's what Robbie Tarrant taught me. He goes, get into their head early, like, and just don't give them a touch. He goes, if you work hard that first quarter, you don't have to work as hard the next three.
How nice is that?
Yeah, so.
Do you adapt that kind of philosophy?
Oh, there's definitely that. I think human nature. If you think the defenders all over you, can't get anything. I think anyone it's like cricket. You just want to get that first ball away and get that first run, which I failed to do quite most of the time. But yeah, I think if you just get an easy lead up mark, you could go. You think, oh, how good's this? I'm feeling great. But when the defender's all over you, physical on you, it really takes that toll on you mentally.
Yeah. All right, good. Describe for us in one word, the one word that you think best describes each other's attitude towards your football. What would be your one word that you would describe as Tom's professionalism? Is there a word that you would use about his football, how he thinks about his football, how he goes about his football?
Oh, one word. I think it's not really one word. I'm trying to put it into one word now.
You don't have to. There's a couple of words.
I was like a game winner, like match winner.
Wow.
Match
Gee,
winner.
that's nice. Excellent.
I feel like, Tom, when you have him, it's there's no second guessing a lot. If he's on, or if it's even like a 50-50 ball, he'll win it or bring it to ground. And the confidence I have in him to do that, that's what makes him a match winner. And a lot of his just goals and marks, he's actually individually won games for us in the past. So,
That's brilliant. How many fans out there would actually think the same thing when you're watching the Richmond Football Club and you're watching a game and you see Tom Lynch out there? You've got a lot of confidence in what he brings to the table. That's fantastic. Really well said. I hope you can back that up.
Thanks. Thanks for that. That 50 paid off backstage I gave you. So. I might have to change the word. But you said one word. One word came to mind was powerful. I think if you've seen Noah Bolter, how powerful he is when he's either launching for those marks, doing those big spoils, and when you're up the field, when he's playing in that mode, he can mark anything. Like anything comes in, he's
great.
Intercept marking beast, and so that's the one that comes to my mind.
One thing I always like to bring out in these shows is what you see from the players, how they talk about each other. And football clubs that are struggling, they don't have cohesion. And cohesion is a big thing in football, and it means that you can rely on each other when you go out there and you back your teammates. And what you've just heard then is exemplified by that, and well done, boys. I really like the sound of it. I want to move on to our next question. Describe for us your take on each other's sense of humour. Is it dry, witty, quick, or straight to the keeper?
I would say it's erratic.
Erratic.
Sometimes is hilarious and sometimes just misses it a little bit.
I can miss it a lot as well.
But when he hits...
When I hit, it's good. It's good. Lynchy's pretty straightforward. Bit of dad jokes.
Oh, yeah?
I reckon we'll get him,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say lack of.
Nice, okay. What's the one headline you'd like to wake up and read about yourself? Write your own headline. What would it be?
What would I want people to say about me or read about me? Would probably be like best teammate. Teammanship.
Very nice.
Yep.
Probably he's back in this week
Yeah.
at the moment.
Let's make that happen. Yeah, well done. Who has been your toughest opponent to match up on?
It'd be Josh Kennedy from West Coast.
Okay.
He was a champion. I like playing from behind an opponent because you can see the ball and him. So if he tries to spin, you can see that.
Yep.
And then he'd keep just coming back and then tick lead up at the ball. And West Coast midfielders are really elite kicking inside 50. So I think every game he got like 4 goals scored on me.
Wow.
And then I'd switch to the front space to stop that from happening. And then he'd get the ball out the back. And I was like, oh, all right. This isn't working too well.
Any chances and pressure up the field to help you?
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Where's Grimesy? Yeah. Oh, wow. That's nice.
Alex Rance was always tough to play against
Okay.
back in my Gold Coast days. Stephen May is a tough opponent. Obviously, played him a lot at training, and he's a very, very good defender.
Yeah, good. All right. Is there one particular smell or aroma that you can't walk past? Is it fish and chips, KFC, fresh baked bread, anything like that? Is there one smell or aroma?
Probably sausage sizzle.
Onion? Hang on,
Yeah.
let's describe it. So sauce going on top or underneath?
On top,
Oh, nice. What sort of sauce is it?
just tomato.
Okay, that'll do.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I am. You've won me.
Probably just Shorty's BO.
You can't walk past that.
Stinks. No, I'm joking. It's just a joke.
Yeah, all right. Good, I got it then. We'll move along. What has been the stupidest thing you've ever been asked to sign?
A lot of kids come up and ask for their foreheads to get signed. That's it just gets me. It's like it's going to wash off tonight in the shower if you shower. Children's BO. That's it.
Good.
Like the inside of school hats, because there's only the white bit, if you know what I mean, where the emblem goes on the inside. Like, what's the point of that?
Who's going to see that? Yeah, that's a good point. I like that one too. All right, that's good. Hey, you're walking through the airport, a shopping centre, or you're sitting at home watching KO, and up pops a billboard or an image of you. What's that feel like?
Oh, pretty embarrassing at the moment. Has anyone seen the one with me, the NIB ad?
Oh,
With the smoothie? Yeah.
You're making the smoothie?
It's killing me, don't worry about it. Do you like it?
Is that the is that where you have the headphones on? And you
Yeah.
Yeah, I always look up at like quarter time. Like, that's bad, man.
They play it all the time at the G, and I'm going to sit there not playing while looking at that bloody ad.
There you go. I like it. Does that happen? What's the emotion for you, Noah?
I don't have that many billboards. I'm not as good as him. Oh, it's just I'm not in the forward line.
Yeah, all right, okay. Do you have a shortened signature when signing autographs, or is it the same one for everything? You know where you've got 400 to sign?
Signing day, not by choice, or not. I don't mean to do it. It just gets quicker and quicker because you sit next to a bloke. We had one 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, was it? Yeah. Anyway, there's all these jumpers coming around going bang, bang, bang. So you just get shorter and shorter, but I don't mean to do it.
No. Okay.
Yeah, mine's pretty short as it is. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Stays the same.
Yeah, okay. All right, interesting question. Do you have who's the one AFL club that you like to beat the most?
Collingwood.
Okay.
Mine would be Melbourne.
Melbourne.
I just feel like it'll be a close game all game, and then fourth quarter they've actually bet us in the fourth a couple of times, and then they'll be up by 30 points with like 30 seconds to go, and they'll be like, "Yeah, what are you going to do about it?" Like, why don't you do that earlier in the game? Yeah, get me firing then. When they do it at a point where I'm just like, "Oh, well, that doesn't help. Now I can't do anything about it except fight," and then I look like an idiot for fighting.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well done. I'm enjoying this. What's more important out of the following? Rank them for me, all right? 1 to 3. Listen to each one. Rank them. What's more important out of the following? Money, family, friends. 1, 2, and 3.
Family, money, friends.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'll go the same.
Same, okay.
I think family, friends, money.
Yeah, family, friends,
Cash.
money.
Number one.
All right, let's go for this one then. Holiday, house, or possessions? 1, 2, and 3. Holiday, house, possessions.
I'll go house, holiday, and possessions.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely possessions last, but house is lovely to have.
Yep.
But I feel like holidays, you kind of need a mental break and all that.
Yep.
So
More enriching?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Holidays,
Yeah,
clear
good.
your mental state,
Okay.
having a home, nice.
Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, and 3, rank these. Footy, fame, fortune.
Fame's last.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the worst. I think a negative about being in footy. Everyone thinks, oh, you're popular. Yeah, it's great. Everyone wants to be popular. Popular's cool. But I think what comes to my head straight away is like Dustin.
Yep.
Yeah. He can't go at a restaurant without getting a photo taken with him, and it's not even like just Richmond supporters, but it's just like you'll be sitting there having a meal, and it's like he's trying to get away from footy at the moment. Like it's very hard to get away. The only way he can get away is to go to don't know, Thailand or something.
Yeah.
And even there, tourists come, you know?
Yeah.
So definitely fame last. What was the other one? Fortune and footy?
No, footy, fame and fortune.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess fortune's very nice.
Yep.
And then,
Okay.
but footy makes footy. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
all pretty similar.
All right. Where are you, Tom?
Footy, fame. Oh, no, footy, fortune, fame.
Okay, good. And the last one, health, happiness, fulfilment. Health.
Oh, definitely health at the moment.
Yes, yeah. Health first, happiness, fulfilment.
And happiness, fulfillment, the same thing? Or am I just...
Well, you can be happy, but then you can pretend you're happy, but you're fulfilled. Well, then.
I'll go health first. It's something that, you know, you take for granted every single day.
Yeah, good. Okay. Here's your last one. In your eyes, and your eyes only, which club has the most feral supporters?
Well, we've got the most mad supporters, I reckon,
Yeah.
in the best possible way.
Yes.
But Collingwood, geez, they're feral, aren't they? Actually, no, Port Adelaide. They threw a drink on me. Remember they threw the bourbon and coke on me when I was doing the interview after the game?
That's right.
So,
Yep.
yeah, Port Adelaide by a mile.
Right, there you go.
I'd be rapt if somebody threw bourbon and coke at me. Just smashing it.
I couldn't drink it. It was just thrown off.
I love how he said Collingwood supporters and he's one. Forgot about
I've
that.
seen the light.
I've seen the light. Yeah, it's got to be Port Adelaide.
That'll do. Perfect. Put your hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, boys. Well done. All right, here come your 10 questions about Tom Lynch, okay? Let's see how you go. How many games has Tom played to date?
Is it like 250?
Oh, close. Is that your answer, though, 250?
Go 220.
That's even closer, but it's not. It's 216, so you don't get a point
Oh,
there.
that's-
All right. How many goals has Tom kicked to date?
Oh, it was just number 4, wasn't it?
I read all this out.
It's over 400.
That's correct,
Is
yes.
it like 420 or
A
something?
little bit higher.
450?
A little bit higher.
460.
A little bit lower. That'll do. Bad luck. 456. I read all these things out at the start of the show, so you like to see who's paying attention. Most people are asleep, you know, but that's good. How many games has Tom played in 2023?
Oh, was it 17?
No, how many has he played?
Oh, right.
How many has he
Oh.
played? Very close.
Not many
3.
probably would get it.
3 or 4? Is it 3?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
It is? No, it's 4. Bad luck, mate.
The last one I didn't play very well, so.
In what year was Tom drafted?
2011.
2010. Bad luck, mate.
Good guess.
What is Tom's birthday?
October 29th?
So close. No. 31st of October. That's Sandy's birthday. I'll give you half a point for that. Tom is a 3-time premiership player with the Richmond Football Club. Is this true or false?
I got false.
It is false. He's a 2-time premiership player. Well done. You're off the mark. 1 point. Well done. Tom has been Richmond's leading goal kicker for the season 4 times. Is this true or false?
False.
False is correct. It's twice. Well done. Tom began playing his career at the Sorrento Football Club. Is this true or false?
Is it true?
It is true. Well done. All right, so we're sitting on 3. You've got 2 more questions. Tom has been an All-Australian 2 or 3 times in his career. Is that true or false?
True.
True. It is true. It was twice. He was in the team in 2016 and in the squad in 2022. Here's your last question. Tom received 14 votes in the 2022 Brownlow count. Is this true or false?
True?
It is true. Well done. You finished up with a total score of 5. Well done. All right. There you go. Not bad. He is your hero, or half your hero, because you got 5 out of 10, so that's good.
Great work.
Well done, champ. I like it. Here come your 10 questions. Let's see how we go here. How many games has Noah played to date?
90.
9, did you say, or 90?
90.
90. Very close. Do you want to have another guess?
89.
82. Bad luck. No good. How many goals has Noah kicked in his career to date?
23.
You're 23. Well done. Good. That was brilliant. Good boy. How many games has Noah played in 2023?
21.
That's it? Your final answer?
I don't know.
It's 20. Bad luck. You missed out by 1. Noah was drafted in what year?
2018.
I'm younger than I am. Look, yeah.
2017. Bad luck. Noah's birthday is...
23rd of October.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. That's the points. Yep. Thank God we got that one out, eh, Tom? All right. Noah grew up in the suburb of Sunshine in Melbourne. Is this true or false?
True.
It's false. It was actually St Albans. Bad luck.
Isn't it
I did live there for 6 months.
You- well-
I'm going to tick that off. I grew up
Oh,
there.
well, there you go.
I grew up there.
O-
Well, no, it's
overruled.
true.
There you go.
I thought it was Nidri.
He said so. I go with that. Noah is a 2-time AFL Premiership player with the Richmond Football Club. True or false?
True.
False. Once in 2020. Noah is a 2-time VFL Premiership player with the Richmond Football Club. True or false?
True.
False. 2019. Noah was picked 25 in the 2017 National Draft. True or false?
True.
True. Well done. You got it. So what's this? 4 versus 5. You need to get this one. Noah received 1 vote in the 2022 Brownlow count. Is this true or false? All comes down to this.
True.
No, it was false. He got 2 votes. Bad luck. Nice go though. You guys were fantastic. I love it. We have a winner. Okay, that's you, Ryan. You've got a signed football, and we can sign it right now if you want. Why not? There's a texter. There you go. Sign it each. Look at this. This is what you're getting. This is your prize. There you go.
Oh, yeah!
There you go. All right. Here comes your first question, boys. How many premierships has your club won?
Travis,
Travis.
12.
No. David.
Fucking hell, I should know this. 14.
14. You went 12 and 14. It's 13. Bad luck, boys. Right in between. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final?
David,
David.
16.
No. Travis.
I've got a free hit. I'm going to go with 8.
No. 12. Bad luck, boys. Here comes your next question. Who is your team's captain?
David,
David.
current.
Yes.
Toby Nankervis
Yes.
and Dylan Grimes.
There you go. 1 point. You're off the mark. Well done. All right. Who wears the number 7 at the Richmond Football Club?
Travis.
Travis. Bakes. Very good. Liam Baker. Closest to within 1,000. How many members does your current club
Travis.
currently have? Travis.
They've gone just over 100, so I reckon they're 101.
That's not bad, mate. 100,523. Well done, Richmond. Good stuff. All right. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the home and away season last year?
David,
Travis.
David? Get it right, or steal the points.
7th.
You got it right. Well done. 7th it is. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
Travis.
Travis?
11.
No. David?
13.
Correct. 13 it is. So what are we sitting on? 2 versus 3. All right. High stakes football. Let's go with this one. What year did your team last win a grand final, and who did
Travis.
Travis.
2020.
Yes.
And we beat Geelong.
Well done. Perfect. 1 point. How many points did you win that grand final by?
Travis.
Travis?
36.
No. David?
41.
It ends in a 1. It was 31. Bad luck. All right. Here comes your next one. This is for 2 points, boys.
so close.
What year and who was the last Richmond player to win the Norm Smith medal?
Travis.
Travis.
Dusty.
Yes.
2020.
And yeah, that'll do. Well done. 2 points for that. For another 2 points, who was your club's leading goal kicker in 2020?
David.
David?
Rewalt.
No. Travis? Yes. And it's the person and how many goals?
Of all
Oh,
time.
I'm going to go with Shy Bolton. He's had a bit of a stinker this year, though, but I still reckon there hasn't been much support. And I'm going to go with 23 goals.
Okay, no. David, you've already had your go. Did you want to have one more attempt?
Can you say the question again?
No. Bad luck.
Was
your
it
leading
Curry?
goal kicker in 2022 is the man sitting to my left. And how many goals did he kick? Was 63.
Didn't even hear the
Okay,
question.
so there's no points there for either of you. This is for 3 points. Player, year and votes. Who was the last Richmond player to win a Brownlow medal?
Travis.
What year and Travis.
Dustin Martin, 2017.
Yes.
Votes will be, he was 29.
You got 2 points. David, you can steal it with how many votes?
31.
No, you can't steal it. It was 36. That was bad luck. All right, what are we sitting on now? 7 versus 3. It looks like
Oh
we've
my
got a
God,
winner.
smashing.
Out of these 3 players, who has kicked the most goals in the history of the Richmond Football Club? Wait until you get the entirety of the
Travis.
question.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, shit. I've gone early.
Yes.
I've got form for this. Jack Titus.
No. Do you want the rest of the question? Might as well take it. Here it comes. Who has kicked the most goals in the history of the Richmond Football Club out of these 3 players? A. Michael Roach. B. Kevin Bartlett. C. Jack Rewalt.
Bartlett.
You're wrong. It was Jack Rewalt, 785, yeah. Out of those 3 players. So we have a total score of
How many is Bartlett?
7 versus 3. Okay, there you go. We have a winner. Guess what?
Well done.
Well done. Good on you, boys. That was nice and simple. I'm glad that we got that one through. Simply the best. Signed footballs for both of you. We don't have any losers here. We just have equal winners. All right? 1 football each. We'll get that signed later on. You don't have to worry about it if you don't want to do it now. I will go through this. Simply the Best was brought to you by Yamaha and the Big Picture People. They are the experts in home theatre technology. The Big Picture People are located in Hoppers Crossing, Clyde North, South Lorraine, Cheltenham, Water Gardens and the Gold Coast. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, David. You've been wonderful contestants. Great to have you here. Go that way, David, and we will see you guys soon. You've done well. All right. Good stuff. What's going to happen here, boys? I'm going to ask you about 28 questions, roughly. All right? They're going to be about the season thus far. Things that have happened in this season, 2023, this season. All right? So you guys are going to keep score and I'll help you as we go. Here comes your first question. I have kicked 8 goals in my last 2 games after being moved up forward, only to now get an ankle injury and I could miss playing in the finals. Who am I?
Tom.
Tom.
Petty.
Yes, Harrison Petty. Well
I
done.
thought it was about Richmond.
No,
I was thinking,
no,
who's
no,
that? Yeah. All right. Yeah, he kicked all those goals on me, but yeah.
I was recently sacked by my club after 6 years of being coach.
Tom.
Stuart
Stuart Dew.
Dew is correct. Well done. 2 points. Flying along. On July the 29th, I suffered what now appears to be my second ACL injury in my career, which will now not only see me miss out playing in the finals, but it could also see me hang up the boots. Who am I?
Can I just say, I don't watch much footy, so this isn't good.
No
Not a
goes?
clue.
No go? Pass?
Hang up the boots.
He's played in 2 clubs. He hasn't hung up the boots yet. He could.
Okay.
He's played at 2 clubs and he's done 2 ACLs.
Must be a ruckman or something, is it?
No, it's a...
Noah, Josh Bruce.
Yes.
I had a feeling.
Josh Bruce it is. Well done. I I have kicked contender for goal of the year in my first year of playing for the club. I'm also a father-son for the Brisbane Lions, and I just did a season-ending ACL.
Tom.
Who am I?
Ashcroft.
Will Ashcroft, correct. Well done. I took a break from coaching in May this year, but I will
Tom.
be...
Alex Clarkson.
Correct. Well done. Flying along. All right. Let's move over to this one. I'm the leading Coleman medal winner after round 20.
Tom.
Who am I?
Tom.
Yes.
Kerno.
Charlie Curnow. And for a bonus point, how many goals have I kicked?
67, 8,
Which one?
68.
68 is it. You got it. All right. I recently retired from football after playing 194 games of football for the Richmond and North Melbourne football clubs. No.
Robbie Tarrant.
Robbie Tarrant, correct. Well done. I was picked number 5 in the 2004 draft and played for 19 seasons at 2 clubs. I've managed to win 2 premierships in my career, and I've just announced my retirement.
Tom.
Tom?
Buddy.
Buddy it is. Buddy Franklin.
There you go.
I coached my club to 3 premierships but decided to resign.
Tom.
Tom?
Dimmer.
Dimmer. There you go.
I'm so bad.
Our club has had 6 wins for the year. Who are we?
Noah.
Noah.
Hawthorn.
Yes, you got it. Well done. I recently chalked up most disposals of any player in VFL, AFL history. Who am I?
Could I get a repeat of the question, please?
I recently chalked up the most disposals of any player in the VFL, AFL
Noah.
history.
Scott Pendlebury.
Yes, it is Scott Pendlebury. Well done.
I was thinking per game. Yeah.
Oh, were you?
Sorry.
I went for of any player in VFL, AFL
That's why I got
history.
the repeat question,
Yeah,
so it was fair.
Good man. Well done. Nicely worked out. I recently surpassed the game's record for most games by an Irishman. Who
Tom.
am I? Tom.
Zach Tui.
Zach Tui is correct.
I want to say Connor McKenna or something.
From rounds 1 to 20, I was ranked number 1 for disposals in the league for 2023.
Noah.
Tom.
Noah,
I'm going to go with Nick Dacos.
you'd be correct. Well done. I was traded to my new club this year as a combo ruckman, but I'm currently playing in the VFL.
Tom.
Noah.
Tom,
Combo Ruckman.
yeah.
Oh, hurry up, mate.
What does that mean?
Oh, well, they can play both ruck and forward. They've been brought across to sort of play.
Let's just
in
take
a-
our time.
Brody Grundy.
Brody Grundy is correct. There you go. I'm a leading forward with my club, and I'm set to miss the rest of the season due
Noah.
to...
Tom Lynch.
No. No.
Can I have the rest of the question, please?
Yes, you can. I'm a leading forward with my club, and I'm set to miss the rest of the season due to a recent knee injury. Who am I?
Harry Mackay.
Oh, Harry Mackay. Well done. There you go. I missed the first 9 games of the season of 2023 only to recently come back and get a shoulder injury. But I could be named in the squad this week. Who am I?
Tom.
Yes. Actually played last week, but...
No.
No?
You go, Noah.
Noah?
No, I don't know.
No?
It's you go. You said your name, I'll do that.
Well, give me a ticking sound like 60
It
minutes.
was, yeah, Max King from St Kilda. I am my club's leading forward, and I fractured my foot in round 4
Noah.
against... Noah.
Thomas.
Tom Lynch. There you go. All right. Surprised you didn't get that. I recently did a hamstring in our club's 17th loss for the season, and have just announced this
Tom.
week my retirement.
Tom. Shui.
Luke Shuey is correct. Well done. What are we looking at? 12 versus 6.
Well, I've only known 6 answers and I got them all. Oh, 7, including the Brody Grundy one.
Well, you've got a couple more questions to actually catch up and maybe win. I'm a key defender at my club, and I recently signed a new 5-year deal with the club after rejecting
Tom.
free... Yes?
Bolter.
No.
5 years. I wish. Can I please hear the rest of the question?
Yes, you can. I am a key defender at my club, and I recently signed a new 5-year deal with my club after rejecting free agency offers. Who am I?
Oh, it doesn't help me much.
When can I come back in?
The ticking sound's doing my head in. Who's it? Stephen May.
No.
Don't know.
Can I go again?
Yes?
Jack Payne.
No. Do you want to think of a black and red stripe?
Mason Redmond.
Mason Redmond. Yeah, no points though, bad luck. I announced my retirement to teammates this week after playing 237 games of football with my club. I hold the AFL record for the most contested possessions in a game.
Tom.
Who am I? Tom.
It's either Zeeble or Cunnington.
Well, pick one.
Well, I don't reckon Cunnington played 230 though. I'd go Zeeble.
You'd be wrong. It'd be Ben Cunnington.
Oh,
He
do
did
I
play
get a guess?
237. And for a bonus point, he got those 32 most contested possessions against Richmond. There you go.
I knew that.
I was once the captain of my club. I am 33 years of age and a leading forward. I've just signed another 1-year deal extension with my club. Who am I?
Noah Trent-Cotchin.
No.
Guess.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh.
Was once captain, is a forward.
Yeah.
He's 33, he signed a 1-year deal.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Good hint.
I've got
Power
training
Rangers.
tomorrow.
Tex
yeah?
Walker.
Tex Walker is correct. Well done. I captained my club from 2015 to 2019. I played 330 games of football. I hold the club's most games played record and recently announced I would be retiring from the game. Who am I?
Tom.
Tom. No. Have a guess.
330 games.
Other side of the country.
And
Freo's captain. Whoever that is. All right, West Coast. West Coast captain. Who's that? That guy.
Hearn.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I said.
All right.
When did he announce it?
What's that?
Oh, it was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, only a week and a bit ago. I've just signed a massive 8-year deal with my club. Who am I? 8 years.
I think Dacos is 5 or 6.
It was a Lizard?
Was it a lizard?
Yeah. Blakey?
Nick Blakey.
Where of? No.
Didn't he sign an 8-year deal?
He did all right, but this one,
It's a different one.
yeah.
So
Whoa.
Josh Dacos?
No.
I'm going to go Nick Dacos.
It was Nick Dacos.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me a
Take the
point.
points. Someone take the points.
Did he sign 8 years? Nick Dacos?
Yeah. Surprised?
No, not at all. I'd sign him for longer.
Yeah. I've just injured my knee in what appears to be a hairline fracture of my knee. Who am I?
Tom, Nick Dacos.
Nick Dacos. Well done. Well done.
Yes.
How you
No, I'm
going?
not that. Hang on, I said Nick Dacos.
No, you said the
You
question.
got to get the point.
No, I said Nick. You said someone. Then you said Josh Dacos, and then I said Nick Dacos.
Noah, pay attention on the
You
next
said the
question.
lizard. You said the lizard.
It's a different question.
Oh, was it?
We've moved
Oh.
on. That's where I'm talking about erratic with his humour.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
You can see how competitive they are, can't you? I love this. I recently announced that I will retire from the game at season's end after being captain of my club from 2017 to 2022. I played 270...
Zeeble?
Jack Zeeble, well done. All right, not going to argue over that one, are we? I'm a Collingwood big man. I just signed a new 2-year contract
Tom.
extension.
Do we want to mention his name? Cox.
Yeah, there you go. After signing a new 2-year contract extension, I've just been dropped from the senior side back to the VFL. Who am I?
Cox.
Noah.
Cox.
Yeah.
There you go.
I said that.
Yeah, all right, well, you can have the points then. How's that? How we go? 17 versus 8. That was close. No. Well done. Hey, guys, you've done really well. Joshua and Indy, thank you for being part of it, because I couldn't keep score. You could see how confusing it was up here.
Yeah.
You guys did a really good job. Thank you.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Huh?
So
well
I'm
done. Seriously.
3-0. 0-3.
What's going to happen? I need to let you know we've got a couple of shows coming up before the finals start, going right up until, we'll probably do a post-grand final show as well. So there's about another 6 or 7 shows to go. Next week, if you'd like to be part of the live audience at any of the That's Good for Footy panel shows that we do, go to the website, www.that'sgoodforfooty.com/events, and get your tickets through there, because it's always better here live. Right, everyone? Yes, thank you very much. Next week on the show, August the 16th, we're doing a Carlton show. About the kind of response I expected. Also live here from the Mulgrave Country Club. That will be with Sam Doherty and Mark Pitnett. So you can get along and check that out if you like. Or tell your Carlton friends if you have any. Then on August the 23rd, we're heading to the Italian Sports Club in Werribee for a Western Bulldog show with Cody Waitman and Lathan Vandermeer. The week after that, it's finals time, so we'll see who plays when and where, and then we'll let you know who will be appearing on the panel. Remember, when you're purchasing your tickets, you can only get them through the That's Good for Footy website, as I said, www.that'sgoodforfooty, or get them through the links on the That's Good for Footy Facebook page. Thanks to everyone, all of you wonderful people, for coming along and attending the That's Good for Footy panel show tonight, Richmond show. Could you please put your hands together for Sam, my sound engineer, for the lovely Sandy. Can't do it without them. They're fabulous. And while you're feeling that way, please put your hands together for Noah Boulder and Tom Lynch. The boys have been absolutely wonderful tonight. They've been more than candid. They've been more than forthright. They've been more than open. They've been wonderful to talk to. Could I ask you, please, boys, to pick up your microphones and tell me, did you have a good time tonight?
Had a great night. Thanks everyone for coming out. It's always good fun these nights. And yeah, thanks Damo.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
I was telling Damo before that I live in Essendon, so I wouldn't come out here if I didn't love doing these shows. Thank
how
you.
good's that? There you go. Wonderful to hear that. That's a testament right there from the boys. Well, I appreciate both your everything that you've given tonight. You've been absolutely wonderful. I just wanted to say this has been the That's Good for Footy panel show. My name is Damien. Thank you, everyone, and good night. Cheers, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.